is great to have a role model to learn from. That sentence reminded me of all of my teachers when I was small until now. And it reminded me of my great role model in Toastmasters. And thank you very much, our test speaker today, to remind us that we all have our teachers and role models to learn from in our life. Usually when I evaluate a speech, be it the world speaker speech, or be it our normal Toastmaster speech, I always ask myself 3 questions. The first question is, did I learn something from this speech? The second question is, what did the speaker do well to help me learn that lesson really well? And the third question is, what else could the speaker do to help me learn even better? Did I learn something from this speech? Yes, I did learn something, and I have told you just now. I learned that success could be faster by having a role model to learn from, and thank you very much for that, our test speaker. Secondly, what did Roshan do well to help me learn that, and help everybody learn that really well? Firstly, he had a really clear speech structure. He opened the speech with a question, and then he moved on to the body of the speech with 3 different research stories, and finally he ended with the speech by the sentence that I just repeated to you just now, so by the message of the speech. Secondly, I applauded his effort of research. In order to know details and deeply about a topic like this, you need a lot of time to research. And this is an informative speech, and the research is really required for us to believe in the speech that he was giving. So thank you very much for that, for the effort you put into research. And the third thing that helped me learn well was that he's so comfortable on stage. He was moving around the stage, his hand gesture was clever, and sometimes it was natural, and his voice was clear. I could listen to every word. At times it was difficult to listen to because of the microphone, but I could try to listen to every word and I understood everything. Now, a speech like this, a speech of informative speech, it needs to be, first of all, credible. Second of all, believable. And third of all, actionable. How could the speaker today do, what else could he do to make it more believable, more actionable, and more credible? Firstly, in terms of credibility. The speaker could be a real-life example. When we listen to somebody's information telling somebody else's story, it's not so credible. So I would suggest that the speaker could consider to give real-life example in his life. For example, how did he apply all of those lessons in his life? How did he find a model in his life, especially in Toastmasters, for example? That would make him much more credible. Second, how could he make it believable? His image on stage. This is a big stage, and we need to open our hands up. Especially, the chest must be high, and we must look at the back of the room, so that our chest is not low. So that is what the speaker could consider doing, so that the chest is up high. And thirdly, link the stories and the lesson with the Toastmasters, and that will make it more actionable. How do we apply it immediately in our Toastmaster activity? And I saw that missing in this speech. So all in all, I still love the piece very much. He was a great speaker, great effort of research. I wish that it could be more credible by including personal life stories, actionable by including Toastmasters in the story, and thank you very much.